Indiana Jones is Harrison Ford and vice versa. So this has always been a frustrating period when someone launches the new version of Henry Jones Jr., mainly because there is no new version. There is Indy, and then there may be someone who fought for the same principles as Indy, but it's not the same guy. It was a conversation that constantly confused me because, on the one hand, I never want the franchise to end. But on the other, without Harrison Ford, what is it? So, I did not surprise myself that the adorable Grump Harrison Ford known apparently frightened Chris Pratt to think of winning the title of Professor Henry Jones Jr., and frankly, I don't hate Chris Pratt. I think he culminated in Andy Dwyer on Parks and Leisure, but I don't hate the guy. However, I hate the idea that he is the next Harrison Ford type because no, it is not. But Pratt, to his credit, clearly knows that it is not his role in which he is. On the podcast Happy Sad Confused with Josh Horowitz, Pratt spoke of rumors. I don't even know who is Steven Spielberg. Pratt joked before becoming more serious. No, do they not make Indiana Jones with Harrison Ford? All I know is that I saw once a quote from Harrison Ford, and I don't even know if it was really him, but it was enough to scare me. It was like, when I die, Indiana Jones dies. And I am like, will I be haunted by the ghost of Harrison Ford one day when he dies if I play? The quote to which Pratt refers is when Harrison Ford said, "Do you not understand? When I left, he left." It's easy, in the Today Show in 2019. The end of Indiana Jones. Of course, we could continue the franchise, ask people to join the world, and even just redesign Indy, but the fact is that it would not be the same thing. No matter how much we try to make a new Indy film work, the character is so linked to Harrison Ford in a way that it would really not work. For example, look at the reception at Alden Ehrenreich as Han Solo in Solo, a Star Wars story. Now, for me, I thought that Ehrenreich was an incredible Han, and I loved her performance a lot. But the problem here is that Han was part of a larger trio in a larger universe, so even redesign an emblematic role like Han could still work because there were so many mobile pieces. The problem with Indiana Jones is that the only character is really the home, and the person who continues to continue throughout the films is Indy.